Hey everyone, it is UCLA here, doing a Rush War video, which is probably the worst thing in the world that gives me nightmares. So here we are with Rush War versus the one family of Korea or something like that. So yeah, I just jumped right into a double Ludwig Alf. Key with Rush War is to get 6 tiles. Um, yeah, and that's about it, and get the kill, of course. So, this is just a horrible worried. I just hate it so much. And so Ludwig just gets in that endless loop of taunt, which is just crazy. And then they bring back Mother North, or they bring back Kalo, and he just, that stupid thing. I hate him too. He's horrible. It's horrible. This double taunt is a pain in the butt too. So I can not say anything good about Rush Wars. I mean, maybe at a smaller level it would be okay because you're not facing ridiculousness like this. But oh my gosh, I just hate it. So taunt is really important. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't bring a healer here, but you don't really need too much of a heal. You just need to be able to kill, which is hard to do when you're facing such crazy defenses. Look at this. It just brings them back. She's full charge. I was getting a little worried here. My attack times just take forever because they just keep coming back, healing. It's just ridiculous. So this is where I'm a little frustrated because then your board dries up and then you get nothing. So that was a nice brought up yellow at least. But you got taunt going, so if I kill Alf, then Kayla's gonna use her special. Yeah, it's just never ending horror. So there's her special. Yeah, that hurts. We've got one taunt on the right side, and then we've got one that's going to go off on the left side. So Lepiota is really good in this setting. I really like using her. She usually does a pretty good job for me. Mickey's obviously the star, but Mickey is I only have one of them. He's only one hero, so it's kind of tough. It was a nice yellow combo, but I still got all that awful on me. And they come right back. So I got Lepiota to clear the... This is where Mickey comes in handy because then he can just mute all 3 of them, which is what we wanted. And then, I mean, you would think that putting three purple in the middle there would make it would be a bad idea, but it's actually pretty smart because you've got I mean, you're not gonna, it's not really about the tile damage in Rush, it's about getting specials and being able to kill the sides. So taking yellow strong does help, but you gotta get the tiles, and if you don't have the tiles, then yeah, it doesn't really work out, does it? So It's nice when Lepiota can just make everyone disappear, you know? 5 minutes left. And we're trying to clear all these rezzers because they just keep coming back. Finally, oh, and that stone skin can be a pain too, because that stone skin goes off and then you can't kill him. So I think Kalo is probably my least favorite now in Rush Wars. And I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but he's a horrible hero. He's totally broken. That's what I say. But what do I know? I don't know how to enjoy Rush Wars. They really stress me out. So I did this one while I just woke up in the morning. So I was like, I gotta get my hits over with. The only time I actually dread doing more hits, because they're brutal. So I really like Gazelle. So here I'm just thinking, where can I get 6 tiles? And I see 6 purple, but unfortunately I have to make a move to get to the 6 purple. And it would set off Alf. So there's my 6 purple. But I'm like, if I do that, actually, I kind of ruined my 6 purple, but it didn't matter because I would have set off Alf anyway. So not really. I have half mana, and she, of course, has to hit every freaking hero. It's like, you couldn't just save me one so I could make one move and get mana for that one. You had to hit every single one. Thanks for that freaking Alf. She irritates me too. I also had a misclick on one of these, and I can't remember. We'll see it, but it was total fat finger, and I felt terrible. So I was hoping the yellows might do something, but since most people have tons and tons of limit break, it makes Alf even harder to kill. So yeah, UCLA didn't have much going on for her here. I did get my freaking Gazelle going, but of course Alf hits the perfect targets, the ones with the mana up, you know? So, this one would have been nice if I got blues. They just keep healing and got minions now. My health is terrible and I have no yellows on the board, so I'm pretty much screwed here. Blues and greens. These are the ones where it's just like, I don't know what to do. Those stupid boxes. And fail. So I decided they did have some easier targets. Not very many, but they did have some non-elf. So I was like, I need to get one out of my system here so I can feel better about myself. So got my greens going. Got an unexpected diamond. I do like Hatter in the setting because Hatter can take that Ludwig ridiculous mana thing away and give it to his own. So I do like Hatter because he definitely needs to take that away from the the heroes that are not Ludwig. So, it helps when you get the tiles because this one went rather easy, but it also was against a Ludwig tank instead of an Alf tank. So I do not have that luxury facing some alliances. Some alliances have everything imaginable. It's ridiculous. So, yay, now UCLA feels a little better about herself. I mean, if all Rush Wars were banned like Alf, it would be okay. I just I hate facing her. She's so hard. So I went back to my epic fail and decided to try again. This time with my double Alf team. Of course, I get a ton of blues, and I didn't bring blues, and I actually got some good yellows too, which is a bummer. I always tend to bring the wrong color. So this one, the board had some nice combos, and I got 6 tiles for a garnet, so I was able to protect myself from this ridiculous Alf. And then my Alf gets to fire. Well, both Alfs do. I like putting them together so they get everyone. But of course, Mother North said, no way, you're not doing that to me. So I had to deal with Mother North being Mother North. Just pain in the butt. So it's nice when your elves do their job. This one didn't go so bad. It was nice to get Garnet saved me from the Alf Splash, because once you get mana, then you can start clearing sides. So, definitely was a little easier than the first time I faced this person. So, I just hate him. I do like firing both Alfs at the same time. It's kind of fun. So, all those blocks. Take that, Ludwig. I always seem to forget his name too. I say purple taunt guy an awful lot. Alright, so this one, if I can, this is the sad ones. I have one of each color match, but I did not actually have 6 tiles, which made me sad. I did the blue, but Alf's about ready to fire, and then that comboed, which combos when Alf's about ready to fire the enemy, and of course he hit my taunt before I could get that off. So thanks, Alf, you're great. And everybody's mana's up, so the misclick was the next hit. I remember now. So this was a pain because I almost dropped my phone there. I had yellow. Here I did it again. See, Rush makes me so nervous. I'm just dropping my phone everywhere, and my hits are already done. So, luckily, we only have one more war of this horror show. So, all right, maybe both hands. It's early. I just got done with Rush Wars. It's time for a drink. Happy 4th to everybody that celebrates it, and it's mainly U.S., but yeah, or it is the U.S., but be careful. Make good choices. Don't blow anything up. Unless it's just fireworks. So here, I actually got some yellows up against Alf, even though, and I got a lucky combo. So, I decided to proceed Even though Mother North was firing, I was like, well, I got Poseidon, so maybe I can get lucky and Alf not resurrect. I believe I proceeded to continue because they still had health. Maybe I didn't. Let's see what I did. No, I fleed. I was like, I got the tank and I'm gonna die, so let's flee. Yeah, well, if Mother North brought Alf back, and here's the sad part, I fled because the tank was gone, and I was like, we're okay. But we were not okay. We were not okay. So this is where that little green 4-star is a pain in the butt. So if your tank's gone, he will still use her special if he goes off. So my boards were blue coming up to this last hit, so I was like, I'll put the double Elassie in there because they're usually pretty good. And Frida for dispelling the taunt. And I do like to add some mana control in there too, so I added that guy because he's decent and I've got emblems on him. So went for this and it seemed like a decent team. And of course, UCLA always brings the wrong colors. So I've got one blue there and I can make one blue there. So that was what my mindset was. I also had the greens, so I went for the greens too. Didn't want her to go off because of her heal. Of course the taunt goes. And we've got that stupid green guy who is a pain about to fire, and Mother North's about to fire. And this is where, and I was like, I need to slow his mana down too, but this is where I get really stuck because Mother North's gonna go off. There I can ghost my blues, but she brings them all back, and she brings, that's where I misclicked. Why the heck did that was my bad. I should have, the blue was right there, and it should have been able to kill Alf. I did get a lucky combo there, but then, of course, it killed Alf, and Kalo does her special, and I had no protection from it, so. And then there's Taunt, and Frida lost, and Frida got hit, so. This one was pretty depressing, because then I started to get a ton of yellows, and I didn't bring yellow. So, yellow and purple, of course. It was a clean, and I thought fleeing would make this clean easier, but in Rush War, nothing's easy. Everything's ridiculously hard. So yeah, this one was a struggle. I was hoping this would be just an easy Ghost 3 and then be able to knock them out one by one, but that was not what EMP had in store for me, so I struggle on every Rush War. Rush War is just frustrating, unless Rush Wars with Alpha is frustrating. Anything else is fine. The clerics are tough because they can resist your mana. And Ludwig's going to be boosting everybody's mana and his taunt, so Ludwig's a pain in the butt too. So Res, Ludwig, Alf, just all put together. You just need fantastic board. And it seems like theirs always bring them back. Well, if they're going off every single turn, of course they're gonna bring them back. So it's made me sad. And I can, at this point, if I do my blues, then I'm gonna lose my specials. So I was like, I don't know what to, I don't wanna make a blue match. So I went with throw stuff at a professor, but that doesn't really help me either. There, I got my Frida going, but her health is not the best. I needed to stop the bleeding. Professor going off doesn't help either because she overheals and then also takes away the progress that I just had. And of course you're gonna use Alf special. Thanks, Galo, you jerk. And I might have had a chance if that was stupid too, because I didn't check to see how many turns were on, and I should have waited to ghost that. That was a panic frustration move. So, and she's going off. Of course she is. This is where blues, if I had blues to ghost, I would have been okay. But I had yellows to ghost. So, and I got 4 minutes left. I could have probably brought this back if I had a board of blues. But then it just kind of you run out of the tiles, and it gets rather difficult. That green guy does pretty good. Yeah, that doesn't help too when they withstand your and then bring back Alf. I had to kill Alf, and then I saw that the green guy's thing was, so he's gonna hit me, which sucks. With Alf's special. So I was just done. Thanks for watching, guys.